invited you here. I can't believe you had the nerve to show up.
Excuse me? I still don't understand what you mean.
Don't play innocent. I saw you trying to talk to him.
I was just having a normal conversation with Daniel. I think there's been a misunderstanding. You didn't have to react that violently.
Why were you showing your ugly face at our wedding? Ex-girlfriends shouldn't sneak into weddings and get clingy with their ex.
Ex-girlfriend? I told you this earlier, but I really have no idea what you're talking about. If you just listen for a moment.
Save your excuses. I've heard all about you. You think you can just waltz in here?
Look, I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Shut up! I know exactly who you are. I've seen pictures. You can't deny that you were trying to steal him away from me.
Pictures? What pictures? This is getting ridiculous.
I'm marrying Daniel, not you. Me!
Seriously, what? First you suddenly slap me twice, then you ask for my contact info, and then keep on raging that I'm Daniel's ex and that I'm trying to steal him. I thought you wanted to apologize, but what's your deal?
I took your contact info because I wanted to keep tabs on you. Huh, you must have been pretty scared when I slapped you, right? If you understand your place, get out of here now. If I see you again, I'll slap you so hard you won't be able to breathe properly for weeks.
This is completely insane. You're making a scene at your own wedding.
You're the one making a scene by being here. You just can't let go, can you?
Fine, I'll leave. I had no idea you were such an unreasonable person.
You're calling me unreasonable after what you did?
I haven't done anything, but clearly there's no point trying to talk to you.
Huh? You're the unreasonable one? See ya, slap face. Get lost, ugly.
Fine, I understand.
Oh God, please answer. Are you there? Please respond. I made a terrible mistake. I'm so sorry about earlier. I completely misunderstood. I had no idea you were Daniel's sister. Where are you? Please come back right away. I really want you to be part of the wedding.
Stop messaging me.
Please, you have to understand. I was just trying to protect my relationship.
Stop with the endless desperate calls. My face is still stinging from your slaps. There's no way I'm coming back. I could tell right away it was a misunderstanding, but I've seen your true colors now. I can't support this marriage anymore, so I won't be attending the wedding.
Please don't say that. Daniel is really angry, and I heard you've been living abroad all this time. I was told you might not even make it to the wedding, so I never imagined you'd be here.
Daniel told me you were informed I was coming home specifically for this.
No, that's not true. I mean, maybe he mentioned it, but...
He told you I was coming, didn't he? You're making quite the excuses.
You don't understand how stressful planning a wedding is. I had so many things on my mind.
That doesn't justify physical violence.
But you matched the description I heard of his ex. I was told she was tall and slim, so I never thought you'd also be tall and slim.
So you slap every person who fits the description?
It's not like that. I just thought you were lying, and I wanted to scare his ex off.
Interesting how well informed you were about the ex, yet knew nothing about me.
I had to protect what's mine. You understand that, right?
No, I don't understand attacking strangers at your wedding.
Well, you know how all men are unfaithful, so I wanted to keep an eye out. That's why I made sure to get all those details. It's just wisdom for maintaining a happy marriage.
You really think that's normal behavior?
Every woman does this. They just don't admit it.
I see your twisted logic clearly now. So tell me, did your approach help protect your future?
It was just a mistake. Anyone could have made it. And the ceremony hasn't started yet. We can still fix this.
We?
Look, if you just come back to the venue now, we can proceed like nothing happened. Please, I'm begging you, come back.
My face hurts every time I touch it.
I'll help cover it with makeup, please.
That's not happening. My face is seriously red and swollen, no joke. I need to ice it right away. I can't go to a wedding like this. And it seems my brother is so appalled by your unbelievable behavior that he's talking about calling off the wedding, which I fully support.
That's so unfair. I only hit you because I thought you were his ex. Besides, you should have said you were his sister right away. Then I wouldn't have made this mistake. You're trying to ruin my wedding day.
When exactly was I supposed to say that? Between slaps?
You could have shouted it.
You're seriously blaming me? You came at me red-faced and started hitting me out of nowhere. I was the one who had no idea what was happening. You were screaming, "How dare you show up here, you worthless woman!" Who knows what would have happened if the staff hadn't stopped you?
But I'm apologizing, aren't I? If Daniel had explained things to me properly, this misunderstanding wouldn't have happened.
Stop blaming others for your actions. You chose to slap me of your own accord.
I'm not blaming anyone. I just meant...
Even if it was a misunderstanding, the fact that you think it's okay to hit someone is concerning. That's why I won't attend your wedding anymore. This is between you two now. Work it out with Daniel.
You can't do this to me. This is supposed to be my perfect day. What if I get down on my knees and beg?
That would be even more inappropriate.
Please, Sarah, if you could just tell Daniel to forgive me, I think he'd calm down. Please, I'm begging you, come back. Think of it as helping us.
Stop trying to manipulate the situation.
I'm not manipulating. I just want to make things right.
By making me responsible for fixing your mistake?
That's not what I meant. You're twisting my words.
I don't think I should forgive this, and I have no obligation to help you. I don't support your marriage, and I don't even want you saying my name. We're not on first-name basis, and if you don't get married, you're just a stranger to me.
Why are you being so cruel? Everyone makes mistakes. Just one more chance, please.
Stop messaging me.
Sarah, where are you? Has she been harassing you with messages?
She won't stop messaging me.
I'm so sorry about this. She really shouldn't be bothering you anymore.
Yes, she keeps insisting I should come back, saying it might help calm you down. But my face is bright red and swollen, so I'm not going. Whatever you decide to do about the ceremony. So what are you going to do?
I don't know what to do anymore.
Take some time to think clearly.
When I said I was calling off the wedding, she broke down crying and apologizing. Honestly, I'm really put off by her behavior. It's just not something a normal person would do. But she says it was just because she loves me too much, and she promised never to raise her hand to anyone again, even if she gets jealous. Since everyone's already here, I think I'll continue and see how things go. I don't want to disappoint everyone.
Are you sure about this?
No, but I feel like this is something I have to do.
I see, if that's okay with you. But I think that woman isn't mentally stable. She slapped me twice, and while I was still stumbling, she asked for my contact info. Then she mistook me for an ex and tried to harass me more on WhatsApp. No sane person would do that. At the very least, it's incredibly immature.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I've made up my mind to get married. I truly apologize for what happened to you, but I'll make her cut ties with you so she won't bother you anymore. I just wanted to let you know I'm going ahead with the wedding.
You're really sure about this?
Everyone's already here.
That's not a good reason to get married.
I know, but I proposed to her with the knowledge that she's a little passionate.
I don't think that's the appropriate word for someone who hits strangers, but fine, I understand. I'm against it, but you'll be the one suffering if you marry a woman like that. I've already told our parents, and they're against it too.
Yeah, they're both sitting there being very adult about it, but it's clear they won't give their blessing. It's really sad, but this is the person I chose. We've already invited friends and bosses from both sides, so I'm gonna go through with the marriage and see how things go.
This isn't a trial period, it's marriage. It won't be that easy to back out of it.
I know that.
Do you really?
Please don't make this harder.
Alright, well, I don't want anything to do with this anymore. Whether you get married or not is none of my business. Since you made this choice yourself, don't come crying to me or our parents, no matter how much trouble that woman causes you.
Yeah, I understand. I'm really sorry.
Sorry doesn't fix this.
I know.
If you're aware you've done something that requires an apology, you should cut your losses now. Well, thanks for letting me know. I'm cutting ties with your wife, and I don't wish you happiness. You two handle this yourselves.
Hi, sister-in-law. I married Daniel, even though you made that big scene about not giving your blessing. Aren't you going to congratulate us? You said we'd be strangers if I didn't marry him, but now I'm married to Daniel. We're family. Looking forward to being part of the family, sister-in-law.
I heard you got married, but I told you I'm cutting ties with you. You have no right to call me your sister, and Daniel said he'd keep you away from me. So why are you contacting me?
What? Don't be so cold. We're family now. Sarah, you really don't know anything about Mercy, do you? You're seriously such a heartless woman. It's unbelievable. But too bad. In the end, I won. You stubbornly refused to come to the wedding, but I still managed to get married. Your plans didn't work out, did they? Too bad.
Wow, you contacted me just to gloat? Didn't I tell you? This was between you two, so if you both agreed to get married, that's fine. But I didn't support it, and since I didn't participate, that's that. Do whatever you want, but I haven't accepted you, so stop contacting me.
Why are you being so difficult? We're family now. You can't ignore family.
I don't consider you family.
Ugh, so cold. You're seriously heartless. Here I am trying to reach out, and what's with that attitude? Well, I bet you're just bitter right now. Even though you treated me like a stranger, now I'm family. How's that for karma?
Is that all you wanted to say?
Don't act so superior.
You really are a horrible woman. Looks like my brother made a mistake marrying you, just as I thought. I hope you two can stay happy together, but with your personality, I doubt the happiness will last long. Seems like you'll self-destruct without me having to do anything.
How dare you! Look who's barking. Well, results are everything. I cried my eyes out and got to marry Daniel. I won. All your high and mighty opposition was pointless. I'm the one who gets to live happily with your brother. By the way, is it true you're still not married? Maybe you're just jealous your little brother got married first.
Are you done?
What? Did I hit a nerve?
Say whatever you want. I don't want any contact with you, so stop messaging me. Be happy or go to hell. Do whatever you want.
Sarah?
What is it?
Sarah? I'm sorry I didn't listen to you and went ahead with the marriage on the wedding day. I should have listened to what you were saying back then.
Has something happened?
I made a huge mistake. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're a little late on the uptake there. I don't know what happened, but you don't need to apologize. It's none of my business, remember? If you regret your choice, that's your problem, and I don't understand why you're apologizing to me.
Yeah, that's true, but Sarah, you knew she was bad news. You even opposed the marriage. I should have trusted your judgment.
Mom and Dad did too, right? There's no way that woman could be a normal wife. Oh yeah, she contacted me after that too. Said even though I didn't come, she won because she managed to marry you by crying her eyes out. Really pathetic. I'm so disgusted I could throw up.
What? She contacted you too? I told her not to contact my family anymore. She's got this weird pride thing and hates being looked down on. I guess she couldn't stand not having the last word with you.
She's really pathetic, but you chose her, didn't you? You're in no position to badmouth the woman you picked yourself.
You're as harsh as ever, Sarah. You're absolutely right, but I've already reached my limit. I'm getting divorced.
Already? What, isn't that too fast? You'll be divorced at such a young age, and after just a few weeks?
I know it looks bad. I know it's my mistake and I'll have to live with it. But I just can't forgive her. She pretended to be sorry and cried her eyes out back then, but she wasn't sorry at all. She betrayed me after I gave her a second chance.
Huh? Betrayed? What do you mean?
I could barely type this.
Sarah, I know you're reading these. Sarah, please help me. Daniel is saying he wants to divorce me. If that happens, not just me, but Daniel will be divorced so young. You don't want your precious brother to be a young divorcee, right? It won't look good for you either to have a divorced relative. Please talk some sense into him.
You really have no shame, do you?
What?
I can't believe you have the nerve to contact me in this situation. After looking down on me so much, what makes you think you can ask me for help? You must be out of your mind.
This is no time to be cold. At this rate, we'll really get divorced. A quick divorce like this will make everyone look at us badly. And it won't just affect me, but your brother too. Tell him he should reconsider.
You know what? My brother told me everything.
What do you mean, everything?
Should I spell it out for you?
Huh? But I thought that you didn't want us to contact you.
Even though I didn't approve of your marriage, I never cut ties with my brother, but I was absolutely shocked to hear that you, who acted so high and mighty, were actually having a physical relationship with your married boss. I was so stunned I couldn't even speak.
Well, that was just for fun. It wasn't like I had feelings for him or anything. It's not such a big deal. And he knew it was just casual too, so it's really nothing to worry about.
You're still trying to justify this?
You're making it sound worse than it is.
What are you talking about? Both you and your boss are married. You should have at least quit your job after getting married. Continuing the affair after marriage is unbelievable.
It's not like that. I'm really sorry about that, but I only love Daniel. That guy was just for physical stuff. He's just some old guy. Daniel has no reason to be angry. If Daniel doesn't like it, I'll stop.
Just some old guy? Your married boss?
Why are you so focused on that part? I'll end it now that I'm married to Daniel.
Can't you understand how unacceptable your actions are? And you should really watch how you speak, given your position. You cried your eyes out to marry Daniel on your wedding day, remember? When Daniel said he was calling off the wedding, you cried and begged until he forgave you, thinking it was just one mistake. Yet here you are, getting way too full of yourself.
I get it. That's why I'm saying I'll end things if Daniel doesn't like it. The other guy has a family too, and there's no need to make such a big deal out of this. If we blow this up, both he and I won't be able to continue our lives. I'll cut ties with him. That's good enough, right?
So now you're worried about consequences, even though you hurt my brother?
You don't understand workplace dynamics. I'm being practical here.
Stop with this attitude. You should be grateful to Daniel, but instead of gratitude, you betrayed his trust, right after he decided to give you another chance, too. By the way, were you just going to the office to fool around?
Don't make assumptions.
It's hard not to.
That's not it, but having a relationship with your boss makes work easier, and you get preferential treatment. It's just being smart about life. Sure, some people might not understand, but this is how I've managed to get ahead. Besides, I already quit that company once I got married, so I don't need to keep up a relationship with that man anymore. Daniel doesn't need to worry about me. I'm completely his now.
Don't you see how you're contradicting yourself? Even if we accept your justification of sleeping with your boss to get ahead at work, you continued the relationship even after quitting from marriage when you no longer needed that advantage, right?
You wouldn't understand. Well, it was just kind of dragged on, and even though he's older, the boss is pretty handsome and popular with women, so I thought it was fine just for fun.
This is pointless. I heard you had a big ego, but this is just sick. I'll say it again. I want nothing to do with you, so stop relying on me. I will absolutely never help you. Reflect on your own stupidity and enjoy your time in hell.
No, wait!
After that, Michelle divorced Daniel and got hit with a huge settlement payment from the boss's wife. Michelle, who had planned to be a housewife supported by Daniel after quitting her job, finally realized the gravity of the situation and tried to cry her way out of it. But this time, Daniel wouldn't forgive her. Michelle, who kept trying to act superior despite having no real strength of her own, will hopefully learn from this experience about her own powerlessness and start living a more decent life.